Peggy 18.
I used to know what tomorrow looked like. Before the world split in two. Everything changed then. Including me.
Agent Jensen, am I going to have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would. They made me what I am. A high-end weapon. And now, they want to put people like me in a cage. Hunting the elite who thrive in the shadows takes more than just a man.
You're not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
I guarantee you'll never see it coming. It takes a weapon who chooses to believe a better future is possible. If I can survive long enough to see it.
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. I mean, I just can't put into words how excited I am for this game. Obviously, stealth is what is important for me in this game. The gameplay, the voice acting is amazing. Human Revolution was definitely one of the better games that came out of 2011, and I loved everything about it. Actually, I'm going to be doing a stealth 100% walkthrough on it coming up in the near future, right before Mankind Divided is released. So, I got to see a behind-the-scenes demo of this, which is pretty much what everyone else got to see. They were actually pretty smart at showing us the demo first, and then they released it to the public. But we got to see an actual live presentation of it, as opposed to one that was already, like, kind of canned. So we got to see what can happen and what can't happen. So it was a little bit different than what you guys saw, you know, pretty much from the trailers. But for one, it looks amazing. I think everyone could say that. The graphics look great. The gameplay feels and looks great. Obviously, you know, I haven't got a chance to play it myself, but from what you can tell and what you have seen, more augmentations. Hacking has even gotten better, which, I mean, the hacking in Human Revolution was just amazing. It was like, you know, something where you were like, a lot of games when they give these like little mini games can kind of get boring after a while, but you never got bored while you were hacking in Human Revolution. It was something that always kept you engaged, that always kept you on your toes because of the randomness of things that can happen. So they know what to do in those mini games. But to get to my point, this is definitely one of my most anticipated games of E3 2016, and it's actually going to be releasing shortly after E3, in just a few months, and very, very excited with the new augmentations that you get to choose. It seems like they're actually kind of balancing it out a little bit more than Human Revolution was. Obviously, if you were a stealth player in Human Revolution, then the game was perfect for you, but if you were an action player, you were probably a little upset, as the stealth was definitely more evolved than the action portions of the game. But they're trying to fix that by actually making each section here pretty much the same. So I guess there's going to be an equalness to stealth and combat depending on the way that you actually want to play this game. So, as I've said many, many times before, stealth is what I love. I love thinking about a way to get around someone as to just shooting a gun at their head and then they're dead. I know a lot of people don't necessarily agree with that. A lot of people like the run and gun aspect, but for me, it's just, I feel so much that I've accomplished something, that I've done something that not a lot of people can do, or not a lot of people have the patience to do. and it's, you know, it's fun to me. It's something that I will always love and cherish, and that is what will always be at the forefront of this channel because of how it makes you feel and how it takes more time. You know, I'm longer in my videos coming out because of the fact that stealth is not something you can just do. It takes time, it takes motivation to continue. You just have to be patient, and a lot of people just don't have that. So very excited to see where Divided is going to take us into the future. Voice acting is great. Everybody loves the character of Adam Jansen. He's kind of like grown on us, you know. Everyone played the original Deus Ex. The fact that you could go through that whole game without shooting a weapon was just amazing at the time. You know, this was back in 2000 when, you know, the stealth was just kind of coming into its own. Obviously, in 1998 is what I would consider the birth of stealth, with Thief and Metal Gear Solid 1, and then of course Deus Ex came a couple years later and really just kind of paved the way for those PC RPG kind of stealth games. And you still don't see a lot of RPG stealth games, so it's kind of nice when one comes along, and Deus Ex is one of those system like kind of buying games for me because it gives you exactly what you want. You know, you do it how you want to play, and when a game gives you what you want, you're going to enjoy it more. You're going to feel like the money is well spent. So this is a game that I feel I'm going to get hours and hours and hours out of, and everyone is going to be doing a walkthrough for this game. But I'm going to guess everyone is, at least all the big YouTubers, are not going to go for stealth. They're going to go for action because they think that action is the way to play this game. And obviously now the developers have put an emphasis on that. So now, yes, action is a way to play this game. You've got more tools at your disposal, so it's going to be great for everybody. But I, of course, am going to stick to my stealthy ways and continue to do this game the way that I've always love to do these types of games. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, I'll see you next time. Peace out.
As the customary final request of the condemned man, please, do not kill any more of my people on your way out. Their only crime against you is their loyalty to me.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not. After the train station attacks, I knew it was only a matter of time before they sent someone. Please, sit.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
Our mandate is to fight for the rights of the augmented. Communicate our message, offer assistance. The Ark is a non-violent organization.
Going into this social debate, your choices will decide the outcome.
All right, then this should be easy. Come with me, answer our questions, and we'll have you back here in plenty of time to film your next sermon.
I'm not a fool. If I surrender now, I'm never coming back. Once you have me, you intend to make me disappear. But I will not make Solzhenitsyn's mistake. My people and I will resist you.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I am. But I'm more than a leader. I am a symbol. That is why you wish to erase me. If martyrdom is the only way to remain a symbol, then even my death is preferable to my evaporation.
If I have to bring you in by force, I will. And your people will try to stop me. And neither of us wants anyone to get hurt, so come along peacefully. You have my word. I will do everything I can to see that you are treated fairly.
You cannot speak to me of peace or fairness. Not when your masters hide in the shadows, manipulating, controlling, murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world.
Come off it, Rucker. You've been preaching pacifism for years from your ivory tower. Now all of a sudden your convictions are really being tested, and you're tossing them away.
No, that's... Permit me to frame this in words you will understand. If you take me from here, you will be murdering me, perverting the cause, and destroying the Augmented Rights Coalition.
Permit me to return the favor. Come willingly and prove you're a pacifist, or resist and prove you're full of shit. You are the one perverting the cause.
You presume to question my pacifism when you attacked innocent people to get in here. I will not dishonor the cause by giving in to you. Ever. There's one last thing. before you drag me out of here against my will. What motive could I possibly have for committing the atrocities I'm accused of? With every incident, the gap of fear and hatred that divides Augs and non-Augs widens. Who really benefits when innocents die? Allegedly in the name of Aug rights.
That's a good question.
And a dangerous one. If you ask it too loudly in this place. Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist. I was trying secretly to find out who is responsible.
Rucker? Chicane, I've got a lot of heat coming through the door. I need a way out now.
You fucked it, didn't you? How, Chicane? Relax, there's some greenhouses near your position. Below them is a clearing. Can't miss it. I'm already on my way. Chicane out.
Here, we failed the conversation with Rucker, so that alerted the guards, which will make our escape more difficult. If we had won the conversation, the alarm never would have been triggered, which would have allowed you to have an easier escape, and Rucker would have given you his stash keycard in order to get important information. Now that we fully engaged combat, we will show some of Adam's augmentations, such as the focus mode or the PEP's gun arm. Here's an example of our new focus mode, which basically slows the game down or speeds Adam up, depending on how you want to look at it. But it allows for some amazing results.